This is Neil Ratner Rock Doc here on WDST Radio Woodstock with another episode of This Week in Rock with support from Transcend Dental and my friend, the amazing dentist and rock star Bruce Milner. Visit Transcend Dental, his stunning new office at 2 Maverick Road on the corner of Maverick Road and Route 375. On December 10th, 2007, a benefit concert was held at the O2 Arena in London as a tribute to Atlantic Records co-founder and president Ahmet Ertegun. The headliners were Led Zeppelin, whose surviving 3 members agreed to perform their first full-length concert since the death of drummer John Bonham in 1980, and the band chose Bonham's son Jason to play drums. 20 million requests for 20,000 seats for the show were rendered online, with Jimmy Page commenting, "I knew it was going to sell out quickly, but the tidal wave of euphoria that preceded the gig, the anticipation, went beyond what I could possibly have imagined. We'd had a few shambolic appearances in the past, like Live 8, so if we were ever going to come back together, we were going to do it properly and stand up and be counted." The show opened with a band consisting of Keith Emerson, Chris Squire, Alan White, and Simon Kirke, with the brass section from Bill Wyman's Rhythm Kings, and also featured supporting acts Paul Rogers, Paolo Nutini, and Foreigner. Led Zeppelin's performance was universally praised, and John Bonham would have been proud of his son, with Robert Plant commenting, "Without Jason, it would have been a totally different thing, because the enthusiasm and points of reference were spectacular due to his knowledge of shows that had been performed when he was a tot." In 2012, at a press conference for Led Zeppelin's release of Celebration Day, a concert film and live album recorded at the O2 benefit, Jones, Plant, and Page were asked what lasting memories they had of the gig.
It was pretty good. I think it worked out really well, but it was a relief come the end of it, I have to say.
Yeah, for me, I think I think relief is it's a terrible thing to say because I do like relief. You can never condemn it, but in truth, the idea of actually being where I am now, my lifetime, to get back in the middle of that music was a spectacular experience, and I was approaching it from a different angle, so to get through it and come out the other side was something kind of not much short of miraculous, I think, but great fun.
Jimmy?
Yeah, the lasting memory of it is the fact that I remember walking up at the steps onto the stage, and then the moment right at the very end of it, and then the rest of it had passed, very, very quickly actually, and but I knew. The lasting memory of it was that I knew that what we intended to do, which was to go out there and stand up and be counted, and that people who maybe didn't know Led Zeppelin but had heard a lot about it, to show why we were what we were. And not only that, we were really, we'd had a really good time that night. We'd made a lot of people happy.
Okay, let's listen. Live from Celebration Day, Led Zeppelin and Kashmir.